and I wrote my senior thesis on the socio-political aspects of the Japanese castle of the 16th century. Imagine that. I then graduated from college, and of course there are no jobs whatsoever in that field, and lo and behold, it was the year the Andy Warhol Museum opened here in Pittsburgh, and I was asked if I would like to be an intern in the curatorial department, and I said I know nothing about Warhol or contemporary art, and the volunteer organizers at the Carnegie Museum that I'd been volunteering with for a while said, don't worry, you're smart, you'll figure it out. If I always try to figure out how to tell the story of contemporary art and how to make it much more understandable and readable and applicable, because it is applicable to all of our lives, because artists are commenting and critiquing the world around us, and that's something that everyone can take part in. In 2008, one day the phone rang, and it was the director of the Warhol Museum asking me how I would feel about coming back home. And I said, yes, absolutely, I would love to, with gusto. And a few months later, I moved back to Pittsburgh to become the curator of the Andy Warhol Museum. And now, 3 years after that, all of a sudden, I'm the director. And because we have such a strong history of industry and innovation, that's what made Pittsburgh the epicenter of the world for so many decades, because we literally built the world and we came up with all of the technologies and innovations in order to do so. And it's still very true to this day. So a lot of the projects that I'm working on relate to that, and how do you bring an artist here? For example, next summer I'm doing a show called Factory Direct, and we're bringing 15 artists from all over the world who have to work at a local factory. They have to do a residency from 2 weeks to 2 months, and they have to make a new work of art based on the materials or the processes or the history of their host factory. And I really think that that's going to bridge a very big divide between our very strong industrial history and contemporary art and our role in culture today. I'm always very happy that I grew up here, because it's a great region, it's geographically beautiful, the people here are fantastic, very industrious and genuinely friendly. It's been nothing but a whirlwind of a life, and as hokey and cheesy as it sounds, somehow your dreams can come true.